I believe that if the CAB is passed by the Rajya Sabha, uh, it will mean the collapse of the constitution as we understand it. And the idea of not just citizenship but equal citizenship in every way, I think is at the core of our constitution. And what the CAB is doing is breaking that core principle, and this is then a country in which Muslims will be treated on different yardsticks while deciding if they belong and if this country belongs to them and whether they will have the right to have rights. Muslims in India will have a different standing than people of every other religious identity. It is therefore the destruction of the constitution. So this is quite clearly only an agenda to target Muslim people. There's a long-term objective of this, which is to build, to create a sense of fear in every Muslim living in India about whether now their belonging to this country is going to be accepted legally and by the larger society. And so, the memories of Germany and what happened with the Jews comes out very starkly as a marked people, and we seem to be, almost irrevocably moving towards that Holocaust situation which we saw in Germany, with the silence and the acceptance and the celebration of the larger community. There's an immediate objective as well of the CAB, and that is to free the majority of people who've been left out of the NRC in Assam are Hindus, and to free them from any further prospect of being declared non-citizens or being sent to detention centers. Now, the extraordinary thing, and I've been thinking about this, I don't think people have seen it so clearly. So for say I think there may be 11, the exact figures I not know whether there are 11 lakh or 15 lakh Hindus in that list. Till yesterday, they were strenuously fighting in every forum, in every court, in every tribunal, in every NRC office, saying we are Indians. Now, after the CAB, in order to become accepted as Indians, they will have to say in those same forums that we are foreigners. And it is only if now that they say they are foreigners can they become Indians. What a conundrum. So either, जो हिंदी में कहते हैं ना, या तो बीते हुए कल में उन्होंने झूठ बोला या आने वाले कल में झूठ बोलना है, लेकिन झूठ तो बोलना ही है अगर उनको हिंदुस्तानी बनना है. What are we doing to our people? What do they think? And is this what we're going to get reduced to? This has to be resisted. The CAB calls for a civil disobedience movement of the kind that the freedom struggle showed us. And it is nothing short of a freedom struggle, because the freedom struggle was to establish not just a free India but a certain kind of free India, which we have almost lost. And I feel it can be responded to with a struggle, with a freedom struggle, which is built around the same principles of civil disobedience that Mahatma Gandhi taught us. So I thought that the only way I could really stand in solidarity would be to declare myself, firstly, to be a Muslim. Now once again, how are you officially recognized to be of a certain religion? We only have a declaration, which usually at the census, time of the census. So there will be a process of declaration. You declare who you are, and that is accepted. So I feel that I am an agnostic. I am not a person of any faith, but in protest I will register in any official forum after the CAB as Muslim. That is number one. Where my religion is relevant to my rights, I will seek rights only equivalent to that which a Muslim can get. The second after that, I would boycott the NRC. And I feel very strongly that well-to-do Muslims should not present documents, even if they are capable of doing so, in the NRC, because it would be equivalent to throwing your poor and uneducated people without documents under the bus. I work with homeless people, and there's a desperation among Muslim homeless people saying, but we have no documents at all, what should we do, what's going to happen to us? So boycott NRC is very important, but first you have to be a Muslim on official records, then you boycott the NRC. And thirdly, learning from Gandhi's civil disobedience, is the question of saying that not only have I broken your law, I demand punishment under that law. So under that law, because I am Muslim official on your official record, and I have not presented any document to prove my citizenship, I am an illegal immigrant, and whatever happens to another Muslim sister or brother, whether it is a detention center or it is the stripping of citizenship rights, I demand that those same consequences are visited upon me. That is, and if this can become a mass civil disobedience, I think that is the only fitting reply that we can give to the Citizen Amendment Bill.